Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Could move up a gear here. And it's Beckham. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the right. Beckham. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Shot a goal! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Haaland. Beckham. Played with finesse. Oh, shooting chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Haaland! Haaland! Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Busquets, and that is a little undercooked. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Oh, easy pickings there. Modric. He is starved of space and time. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Saliba cuts out the pass, and it's Beckham. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Modric. Modric. He's through, and he's had a hit! You've got to be quick to recover this.
Added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold, and the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. pass isn't the best. Griezmann. Rafinha. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Struck first time. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got a side of goal. Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
80,607.
Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
It's Griezmann! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And here's a chance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Look at this. Can he finish? And he hits the net. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hernandez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Adams with a definite fell there. And here's Rafinha.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior charging forward. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Ribery.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for...
Chance with a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hakimi. It's Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, super ball! Ribery. Elise.
That's going in strongly.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Messi. Hakimi. Mbappe. Adams gets it away. And it's Kane. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Koundé. Beckham. Pedri. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Busquets. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Ribery. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Olise. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe! And the shot! And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Ribery really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that could set him on his way. Olise! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Rodri attempts a clearance.
70,987.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Hernandez tries to dink it in. Real chance! They've done it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's referee, and the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he skips past his man, and the ball's a good one here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a...
Olise! Goal! Inter! Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rashford. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ribery. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rashford. That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Anthony. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Fiddles it through. Anthony providing an outlet on that flank. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a good ball through. And the pass is intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Inter Milan carrying a one... Rafinha! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rafinha just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ruben Dias can get it clear. Well timed, excellent interception. And they've switched it over to the other side. Hernandez. Now it's Anthony. Now it's Rashford.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Rafinha. That's really well cleared. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rashford, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard, oh, good ball, shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Olise taking in the accolade. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty prompt, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I have to say, Peter, that Lucas Hernandez has a wonderful approach to the game.
And Cruyff! Vinicius Junior.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Olise attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cruyff. Oh, and Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Guti! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
So, third corner of the game. And they've got rid. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Busquets. Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted. He could be in here. Hernandez. And the finish! Oh, super find. And the ball's come loose here. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Alexander-Arnold. Busquets. Olise receives it in a good position here. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. He has found a way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's Kane! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 20, Harry Kane!
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Works it forward. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here! Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And here's Messi. Ribery. Oh, good read.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's it! In he goes again! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Elise.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well seen. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
At all times. Substitution on the field, number 6, Griezmann.
Whistle
Number
goes,
11,
and we start the
Nico
second half.
Williams. Coming on the
So
field,
the first half
number
brought no
10,
goals.
Erling Haaland. Number 13,
Haaland!
Iniesta.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Messi. Oh, he's great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Chance! And that has been clubbed away. He won't be happy with that one.
For this match was
Almost an hour gone.
72,306.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Haaland. Adams gets over and intercepts. Played back in. Vinicius Junior. Decent hit! And he gets rid in a hurry. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's played forward. Busquets. That pass has been well intercepted. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. And here's Kane. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, not quite. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Adams cuts it out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, good-looking ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Olise. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
There will be
1 minute to add according to the board. Inter Milan have... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Inter certainly...
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. And don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Back into the middle. Rodri. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's lost his man here. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah, De Bruyne, Rodri, Hernandez, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Ribery.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking tidy in possession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great skill, that's nice. Upamecano. Bullet. Caicedo. And it's Ribery. Fires from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate.
And
so we reach the break,
today,
and the game remains
to give your
goals.
support to our Better Stadium Fund.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Played back in. Vinicius Junior. Hops for safety. Salah. Caicedo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a good position here. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he's there to clear it. Big chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
71 minutes is number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Short changes him with that pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeper's ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Five minutes left on the clock.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that will be the final act. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with
Quick
nothing.
reminder today, please have your entry tickets.
How would you
at hand,
summarise
as
what
it's
we've
time
seen
to
today
announce
then,
today's
Jim?
winning
Well, the
lottery
surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Speculative strike. The low. Oh, that's ambitious. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Busquets gets over and intercepts. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez. Can he latch on to this? That's really well cleared. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior, Kane, it's run loose, who's going to get there? He is through here. Hernandez. And that has been cleared. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Looking for options for movement. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kroos, chance to finish. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Ødegaard. And he's let fly. Has a look and has a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good effort from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Now it's Martinez. Cruyff. He can run onto that. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Elise. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Corner number 2 then.
There will be one
Yamal attempts a clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
CCTV is now in operation.
So they head in
for your
no
safety.
further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Kane is on... Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well,
Oh, he's been caught napping! Busquets.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise.
Oh, that was expansive and
He rises!
incentive set and incentive met.
The
Now they've got to
attendance for
take
this
it on
match
another
was
level.
81,007.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kimmich. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Header! He's got away with one there. Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Inter Milan get their fourth corner. Messi gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cruyff. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Played back in. Oh, great ball! There's the shot! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Belts one! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And it's Kane.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a sharp pass. No, again, there's no way through. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free.
4
He's
added
got
minutes
full.
has been indicated.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Odegaard. Now it's Martinez. Nice physical challenge. Beckenbauer kept... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional
Hello,
manner.
everybody, and please join
Kane
me
taking in
wishing
the
a happy
accolades, having been
wedding
named man of the
anniversary for one
match,
our fan club
and
members.
deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the man.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Rummenigge! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Terrific header! That's really well cleared.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Ligt. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but
And that is wildly off target.
yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Here comes the cross. Vieira gets it away. Busquets. It's Kane! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pass is just off target. Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Schneider for Messi. Hoisted in. Lizarazu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior, and he's had it nicked away. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Match was 80,000.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to Torres!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
Vinicius Junior!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's ambitious. Danielson, who does have an assist to his name. Now there's a fine ball. Vinicius Junior! De Ligt getting this one clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
75 minutes played. Looking tidy in possession here. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Beckham. Number 10, Olise. Number 6, Vinicius Junior.
Ljungberg.
Number 20,
Ribéry.
Kane. Coming on the field.
And he's whipped it across.
Number 11,
De
Rico.
Ligt attempts a
Number
clearance.
24, Freddie Ljungberg. Number 7,
That's been cut out, well
Neymar.
played.
Number 18,
And it's Ribéry.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions
Adams
taking
gets it
place.
away. And he welcomes it in. Big chance. Haaland! And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Neymar. Ljungberg. And he's on his way! Tries a shot! He scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. We won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, sweet feet. Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Kubo out to the right.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Nicely aimed pass. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Kane. And it's played forward. No way through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Rafinha. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rafinha, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Rummenigge.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That was always going to be the keeper's.
Kubo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be
That was
1
not
minute
gone well.
added time.
Now it's Kane. It's Kane! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. And we hit half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from... Up for a header! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. David Villa tries to get it clear. Taken back almost at once. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez gets it clear.
The attendance for this match was
Works it forward.
80,314.
Dinks one through. No, that's been intercepted. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
David Villa has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. David Villa. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Inter, number 7, Neymar.
So, time for
Number
changes
20,
on both sides,
Hey.
actually.
Number 3,
All square again
Van
into the
Dijk.
dying minutes.
Number 4,
Credit where it's
Busquets.
due. This is great
Number
attitude.
10,
Now, the only
Olise.
question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And now, to all members
What are
of
your
the
thoughts
crowd,
on today's
I'd
game then,
like
Jim?
to ask you
Yeah,
to
this
join
looked
me
the
in
most
wishing
likely
our
outcome,
birthday
but we've had
boy
a good
very
variety in this
special
game,
birthday.
despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.